So, the other day during a live stream, I let Genshindle decide what character I'm going to make this video about. And I'll just roll the clip for you. Alright, we'll do Genshindle, and then whatever the Genshindle character is for today, we will do a video. Arlecchino. Yesterday's character was Sethos. Dang it! Polearm. Emily. Don't tell me it's Hu Tao. Don't be Hu Tao. I don't want to make a Hu Tao video. Okay. Liyue, Polearm. Oh, don't be Xiangling. Wait, no. I already know it's not Pyro. I could've. Okay. I've been. Ooh. I only have one more guess. Oh, frick. I only forgot you. You only have 5 guesses. Wait, what? There was another Polearm character that released in version 1.3 with Hu Tao? Who was that? I should know this. Why? I'm the Polearm guy. Why am I struggling here? Is it Zhongli? Is Zhongli released in 1.3? What? Zhongli and Hu Tao released the same patch? Oh, it's Xiao. Okay. It's fine. Man, if I did this yesterday, if I'd streamed yesterday, I could have made another Sethos video. Now I gotta make a Xiao video. Yup, Xiao is who we got, so we're gonna do a Xiao video. Now, Xiao has Anemo DPS problems. Notably, if you want an Anemo character to do a lot of damage, your options are like Farina, notably C6 Farazan, which is obviously not the easiest thing to get in the world, because yay for 4 stars, and especially their constellations in Genshin. Shan Yun is obviously a good unit, and then Bennett is great too, right? Like, all the plunge buffing, right? So, yeah, for this video, Farina, Collaborator, Farazan, and this one actually hurts a little bit, Bennett is banned. They're all banned. We're not using any of them in this video. So the reason I want to do that is because, like, duh, of course. Like, I'm surprised he still has artifacts. Actually, it's been a long time since I played Xiao on my main account. What is his talents? He's at 8 talents. That's fine. Now, what I want to experiment with, right, is like, okay, can this character be usable in some form to do other things, right? Like, is this character more than just use the overpowered buffers to crank his damage, right? Up into levels where he can clear content, right? What can we do with Xiao that, makes use of his kit in some form that isn't just the generic buffing go, right? Like how useful can he be? And, well, he can be useful in a couple different ways, right? He is Anemo. You can technically do 4-piece VP. We're not doing that today. Surprise. But what we are going to do is we're going to use Dia. And that will make sense with the next character. We're going to use Emily, and I know the video I literally made yesterday also was an Emily video, but think about it for a second, right? So we have Xiao, who is doing Anemo things, right? He's doing Anemo plunges, and Dia is doing coordinated attacks, right? So if we let's just go to an enemy. Hey, look, some right here. Leave the dinosaur alone. So Dia does coordinated attacks every 2.5 seconds, which trigger when you deal damage, right? So the idea is we can do plunges on Xiao, right? And Dia, well, the duration expires. But Dia will, be applying Pyro on the same instance of Xiao doing a plunge, and that's going to swirl Pyro around, and that's going to, put Pyro on enemies to make sure we got burning things going on. So we're doing a little bit of swirl Xiao action today. I wonder, actually, I didn't even consider. I wonder. Okay, we're gonna test it out. Okay. Look, this might not work very well, but sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Who's the last teammate, right? So the true puzzle, I think, is trying to figure out, right? Xiao can do valuable on-field things. We can swirl around elements, right? We can swirl around Pyro. Can we do something else, right? With the last slot, and we could put in Bennett here, of course, right? But Bennett's banned. But Bennett would, be good for Pyro resonance and buffing Xiao damage. That's a compelling option, obviously. We're going to use the one, the fish, the only. The idea is quite simple, right? We're swirling Pyro around, we're swirling Electro around, and we have Dendro going on. And hopefully the idea is we can get some aggravates on Fischl. So we'll be swirling Pyro, we'll be swirling Electro, we'll be keeping up burning for Emily damage. Now, this team has no healer, so we're just going to be relying on Dia for defensive utility. I think it'll be fine. Using Dia just alone as defensive utility means you probably have to play a little bit better. The real question, right? Like, so this weapon, Staff of Scarlet Sands, converts Elemental Mastery to attack. So the idea is to get some decent Xiao crit-based damage. By the way, I also acknowledge that Xiao draining his own health is definitely a problem. But we're not going to worry about it. I'm thinking like EM crit damage might be the way to go, like hybrid Raiden style, but Xiao? Oh, this is gonna be... I don't know. Okay, there we go. That took a long time of looking through my artifacts. So I put him on 2-piece EM, 2-piece attack. With the crit rate from, Established Scarlet Sands, it made it, like, annoying to figure out artifacts for this. But 97 crit rate, 198 crit damage. And he is at 1,922 attack, 521 EM. With EM, main stat, goblet, EM, timepiece. Like, this is a very weird build, to say the least. Let's go see what we get as attack stat 2 after we get the passive of this up. Alright, so we do have to have like 2 enemies that we're going to hit, because you can see, yeah, see we got 3 stacks because we hit 2 enemies at once with his skill. He has wide enough, Jesus, that's so much higher attack than I thought we'd have. Like, to be clear, without like Bennett in the team, this is still not going to do like an insane amount of damage, I don't think. Wait, oh frick, I forgot about energy recharge. Oh crap, okay, Either way, let's do, so put some Dendra out and do some aggravates, and then... He did... What did he do on an aggravate there? That was hard to tell. I can't see when he moves around. Frick. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell. Alright, put Xiao on this feather, so he goes up to 200 ER. So he's up to 120 ER. And we're going to put Dia on the Fav Greatsword with a 4-piece tenacity build. So Dia will give a little bit of a team-wide attack buff, buffing Emily, Xiao, and Fischl. Let's go see how it does in a worst-case scenario, which is going to be a single-target scenario, but this team should shine more in AoE scenarios, right? Because that's what we're kind of doing. We want to swirl around elements into different enemies to try to maximize the value of this. Do this. Alright, and blam blam, and start a plunging. Okay, we're getting 20k. Also, we should not have full buff up, I don't think. Yeah, we have 2200 attack, right? Because we only were able to hit one time. On 20k plunges, considering we're using none of the buffers. And a really goofy build, right? I don't know. I think that's kind of interesting. We'll do this. And do that. Oh my Xiao energy. Oh, he's so close to having enough energy recharge. Okay, well, you know what? Is there a solution to that problem? Maybe. Where's my Fischl? Does Fischl just not exist? Okay. Maybe I need to rotate slightly differently for Fischl. Be factored in more properly. Do that. Do this. Oh my gosh, my energy. I need like... Yeah, solo... Oh boy. Solo Xiao is, solo Animo Xiao, that is he got some ER needs. Do this, do that, do this, and blam, blam. Now, quite frankly, I do think, Emily is carrying the team damage a little bit, but obviously this team damage output is not nothing, right? This dude is very tanky. And it also is obviously doing a lot of poise damage, which is valuable. So, please die. Please, thank you. See? He never dies, but he died to this goofy Xiao build. I think that's something. Of course, the real question is if we just switch to, like, Staff... Let's do an opposite comparison, right? Let's do a Staff of Homa 4-piece MH build, right? No EM shenanigans. Alright, so Staff of Homa, 4-piece, MH, 58 crit rate, so that's, close to 100%, 250 crit damage, more ER, right? This is a better typical Xiao, right? This is a normal Xiao build, but we're just using him in a weird team, right? Alright, this, we'll start with Emily Burst this time. Do official, do a U. Alright. Alright, and blam, 20, that is not much more damage, to be quite frankly. Like, oh no, now we're getting, okay, 20, oh yeah, Xiao's damage ramps up a little bit, but, I mean, yeah, we're doing like, what, 30% more damage, basically, on Xiao, but we're sacrificing the swirl damage, so ultimately, it didn't really feel that much better. The ER does definitely make a difference, though, to be completely frank. I need to not let you do your thing. Oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't know. We're triggering a whole bunch of different swirls. I think the vast majority of the time we are triggering pyro swirls, and we're not actually doing anything with Fischl that meaningfully. Which makes me think Fischl is not the ideal teammate here, actually. Not that she's dysfunctional. Don't touch me. Fischl really shines the most when some other units on the team are triggering electro reactions of their own, right? Not just Fischl herself triggering electro reactions. So, who do we put in the team that's not Fischl? Again, Bennett, but he's banned. We could put in Xiangling, but like, I guess maybe we just do Yai instead. I think her damage output should be higher than Fischl's when we're not triggering meaningful electro swirls, at least. This is the kinds of things that Genshindle having Xiao as the daily has forced me to do for this video. We got to do some weird experimentation when I have banned all the relevant Xiao buffers. Alright, so what we're watching for here is if we see the electro symbol on top of these enemies' heads very much. Emily, you just killed everything immediately. Well, I mean, look, we might just succeed by nature of Emily being strong. My Emily is C0, but does have her signature weapon, by the way. And she's on a good build for sure. But that wasn't a very good test because Emily too strong. Let's try that again, but without doing Emily Burst, because I think Emily Burst is what kind of murdered everything really quickly. And kablam. I'm not seeing many like overloads are being triggered from the pyro aura on like the burning aura. Then yeah, I don't think Fischl's really doing that much here. So we're gonna try to properly compare this with Fischl versus Yai by seeing what we get for clear times by swapping the two units out. So nothing will be changing other than like Yai and Fischl, right? I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Okay. Alright, I have been testing for probably almost an hour now, Yai versus Fischl in this team, and I think they're almost exactly the same. Like, as an example, this dude, both teams in one rotation just barely don't kill him. I think there is slight advantages to Yai over Fischl. I don't think the details are worth getting into. They feel too similar. I'm going to switch back to using Fischl on the sole reason of Fischl generates more energy than Yai does, and I think that's meaningful for Xiao. Plus, Fischl's a 4-star. I don't think I'm going to include any of that like hour of testing in the video, but I also learned there, and I did not do any testing of Staff of Scarlet Sands versus this Homa build on Xiao yet. I'm going to switch back to the EM build just because I think the EM build is more interesting, and we'll see how it performs. I'm also going to switch from this circlet, which has a lot of attack, which is juicy, but this one has 25 ER. You know, now he's slightly overcut in crit rate, whatever, but he has enough ER to burst consistently. So 1700 attack, 514 EM at a baseline. We'll see what happens. I am going to use a very strong team on the first side, just because it's a team I enjoy playing. So ultimately, the damage threshold that we're looking at for us to be able to clear is if this weird Xiao team with Emily D official can clear in a minute and a half, right? And this first chamber is going to be goofy, particularly because of the Hydro enemy, but Chamber 2 and Chamber 3 I think will be a more interesting test. Unfortunately, there's neither side is like a very meaningful AoE side, so this is like honestly a bad Abyss cycle to truly try to like test the extent of the potential of everything going on here. But I don't know, it's kind of a worst case scenario, so we're testing a worst case scenario for Xiao, where you're just using him as an on-field driver for different things going on, right? I suppose I can probably go and test in the Remuria, the Underground Sea area. We can see how Xiao would do in an AoE situation there, but that's going to be a little bit weird because of other reasons, but we'll see, right? Boy, do I love the Candace C6 Arlecchino combo. Oh, I didn't get the fat particles, oh well. I need to not double E on Dia. But, yeah, we're still getting, we're not getting crazily lower damage on Xiao, quite frankly. Also, I didn't Emily E, but you know what, I think it's fine, because we can Emily, or I meant Emily Burst. We'll do it here, we'll do this. We'll, do that. Do we not trigger Fab? I don't know how to trigger Fab. I don't know, how have I not triggered Fab? Did I just miss Fab? Oh my god, that was crazy. I have an R5 Fab with 70% crit rate on Dia. That was some of the most unlucky Fab triggers I've ever seen. I don't know if I actually had a trigger fab there. I was just kind of in disbelief that I didn't trigger it. Alright, let's try to do this a little bit better. Do that, do that. Alright, there we go. I think I did that better. It's really weird, because like this build is like getting meaningfully lower talent damage on Xiao. But I think the additional like swirl damage he gets with the EM might just make it essentially the same here. So I don't know. It's very weird is all I can say. Okay, we're still a little bit low, I think, on Xiao energy. But, yeah, as you can see, the damage here is certainly not bad, right? And then this enemy scares me. So we're gonna just try to... I'm just gonna play shy with this and probably cut out the footage because I'm gonna do it slowly. This thing actually makes me wish I had left Dia on her carry build, because you know I could actually just burst DPS through it. The tenacity build ain't doing much, I can say that. But I don't want to have Xiao die here. And the team doesn't function against this right now, so I'm just gonna cut it out. You know, interestingly, we still cleared in just about a minute and a half, even with going purposely very slow against that thing. Like, I want to emphasize, I didn't use Xiao Burst there, and I definitely could have, and maybe should have. I didn't get to do it that order, but whatever. We'll use that. And then we'll do this. Alright, and, okay, he got knocked back. Whoops, gotta pay attention to that a little bit. I think this dude is anima resistant, by the way, so, you know, that's part of the problem that was happening. Because actually, you know, this dude being anima resistant means, like, this, well, no, the swirls do anima damage, and, I don't know, okay. Start with this, I suppose. Do that. This. That. Oh, I saw the fab there. Oh god, I just face tanked that with Xiao. That was not a good, but Dia saved my life, unironically. We're gonna switch to Dia. We managed to not even take damage. Let's go. You're gonna teleport, right? No, you're not. Okay. We'll do this then. You're gonna teleport now, but we'll do this, right? You're gonna teleport. Yeah, I knew it. Alright. Do this. You know, I forgot he was low health. You know, the fact that this build would be meaningfully better with swirl damage at level 90 does make me think this might actually be better than the Homa build for this team, which is really goofy. Oh, that was bad. That bad damage to tank. Bad idea. No, you absolute butthole. Oh. We're fine. I mean, we're not dealing damage to him, so, you know, that's... Oh, God. Oh, my God. I love Mabu Kiki. You know, just tank it, Dia. Just tank it. Oh, we just didn't even take damage. Alright, I mean, okay. Xiao has done, you know, technically he did some damage to Magu Kinky, is what I would say. See? Look, he did damage. But... Oh, of course. Can you stop perfectly? He perfectly goes out of range of Emily's skill. Okay, this is the worst abyss possible for testing this idea. Yeah, bye. Alright, I was gonna say we're gonna dodge that, but I have help. Oh god, that scared me. Oh, that's scary. God, I must say, you know, if you want to have a thrill playing Genshin, play this team. Things get real scary when Xiao's at 757 health. I do like this enemy for how well telegraphed its attacks are. It's actually enjoyable to fight. Alright, put Fischl here. Is that gonna kill it? No! Why? I thought damage wasn't happening anymore. Oh, no. I don't know what I was doing there. Baloney. I don't have energy. Boy, no.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here. Here.
Midnight Phantasm, fresh and floral.
Yeah, dodge it. Okay, go. Yep.
Odds revealed. Rock and roll. This will brighten up the place.
Midnight Phantasm.
Yeah, alright, there we go. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Oh, anyway, someone else killed him. But hey, that was a decently clearing time, right? It functioned. It definitely took like 5 retries to do, and yeah, this abyss is terrible for this team, quite frankly. This team really wants an AoE situation, I think, to truly shine. And I don't know, but let's go actually test AoE. Let's test my theory. Alright, don't suck me. Yes, we're good. Okay. Do that. Do this, and start doing that. Oh, I didn't need to do second DE, but it's fine. And blam. Alright, this is the kind of thing I wanted to see, right? Yeah, it's juicy, and then a new wave spawns so we can keep on going, right? I love it. I actually, yeah, this is fun, right? And we can do Emily burst. Emily without her weapon probably would be much harder to burst her rotation, to be clear, but you know, right? This is the kind of fun shenanigans I wanted to see, quite frankly. So you know, I can't say this is like the most compelling Abyss team on its own right. Quite frankly, you should probably just use Bennett instead of Fischl. Well, I know I said Bennett was banned for this video, but we'll go, for the sake of comparison, we'll see what Bennett looks like. We'll leave Xiao on the weird build still, right? I'll leave him on the swirly damage focused build with Staff of Scarlet Sands.
This will brighten up the place.
Yeah, you can see like we're not even taking, I don't think we're really taking any damage in this situation. Obviously, we're killing enemies pretty fast and we're staggering them, right? But that's kind of like the idea here, is like that we don't take that much damage even when there's enemies swarming you, right? I don't know. It's certainly a very weird and unconventional way to consider playing Xiao. But, you know, if I was going to make a video on Xiao, because Genshin told me, I certainly wasn't going to do a normal Xiao, right? And in an AoE scenario, when we're making use of all the reactions going on, it works. Is it very heavily on the strength of Emily? Oh yeah. This is kind of fundamentally just showing, you know, you can have an on-fielder doing some amount of damage, and as long as, you know, you're having different things happening with your off-field damage, you can still do compelling amounts of damage. But to end it off, we're gonna unban Bennett. You know, what's weird is that this team with Bennett now is kind of just like a Kinich burning team with Emily, but LOL, let's use Xiao instead, I guess. The saddest version of a Kinich team is maybe what this is now. But, you know, ignore that aspect, okay? That's not what we're going to focus on. There's a party pooper mindset, okay? Blam, blam. Alright, and you can see, right, so with Bennett buff here, we have 3,899 attack, and we should be getting, yeah, just a bit more plunge. Honestly, still not insane, quite frankly. Like, it's still only like 30k damage. Yep. Blam. I mean, oh yeah, 30k is honestly still not insane, right? Like, if you do Cloud Retainer and C6 Farazan and like Farina or Bennett, you know, your Xiao is going to hit way bigger numbers. This is kind of why, like, you know, only getting 30k with Bennett alone is kind of why I went down the weird, funny, like, route in the first place. I don't know. I like the Fischl team more on a mechanical level. It's just more fun to me, right? But, you know, this is definitely a, oh, they just sucked me. This is definitely a more, like, comfortable team variant, right? because, you know, we have a healer on top of getting more Xiao damage. Like, is it better? Not necessarily, honestly, interestingly, because, you know, just doing Fischl, Dia, Emily is a pretty compelling team at a baseline, but doing a different unit instead of Xiao if you're doing Fischl, Dia, Emily is arguably meaningfully better, right? It's just like we're forcing using Xiao here. I didn't play that particularly well because I was busy yapping, but I just wanted to demonstrate the Xiao damage with Bennett more than anything. So yeah, should you play Xiao this way? Probably not. No, I do think Xiao still has like the typical Anemo carry DPS problems, even when you spec him into a silly swirl build. But I think it's interesting, right? That we can get some amount of value out of him. And I did clear, but it was also like kind of on the strengths of, you know, having her on the first side with a really strong team that can clear pretty fast, and this Abyss cycle is also not that hard. It's also been a cycle that's not, I don't know, to the strengths of the team, so I don't know. The point is, we were just experimenting around doing silly things with Xiao, because that's what Genshindle told me I had to do. Well, no, I said I had to do what Genshindle's character was, and Genshindle's character was the one, the Xiao, the only, so, you know. Yep, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something. Probably, maybe, mostly that Emily is pretty decent. The important takeaway is actually just like you can do weird things and get sources of damage from unconventional methods and still succeed. I don't know. Xiao is still an interesting character. Like I do like him more than some other Anemo carries in the game. It does obviously feel like you kind of force down the banned characters route. Yep. So, anyways, what we learned is that Emily is strong. Crazy. I suppose I should show my Emily build just in case you, don't ask. Just in case you care, there was the Emily build.